Hi there, viewer. How are you doing today? Welcome to the Virgo full moon reading, and this is for the full moon happening in Virgo on the 24th of February 2024. It will be 12:30 in the afternoon at Universal Time, GMT time. So it's going to be slightly different for everybody, but this energy will affect everyone in different ways in the collective. And depending on where Virgo is in your chart or where you have placements in Virgo and other mutable signs, Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, it could impact you quite a lot there as well. You'll feel the energy shift perhaps a lot deeper. So what we're going to do in this reading is look at the Virgo energy. So Virgo is a very balanced, very fair, very peaceful energy, but a lot of planning, a lot of considering, a lot of mind. And there's because it's happening in the sign of Pisces, the full moon, the opposition of being in flow, being in planning mode. So we're going to have a look at how that's impacting the collective energy with this full moon energy. And it might have affected you up a couple of weeks leading up to the 24th of February or a couple of weeks after quite strongly. But this kind of the resonance and the essence of this energy stays up to sort of 6 months until we get the full moon in Pisces in Virgo. While the sun is in Virgo. So what I'll do is we'll go into the decks here for the general energy, and we'll use some other decks as well. And what I'll do is timestamp the start of the reading. I'll talk a little bit about the astrology for anybody that's interested in that side of things, but I will timestamp the start of the reading for the collective, and then also we're going to pull a few cards at the end for each of the signs. So I'll timestamp all of those in the description box below as well. If you would prefer to go straight to your sign, and you could look at your moon sign, your sun sign, and your rising sign for this reading, you can just go straight to the timestamps in the description box, and I will see you there. So if you would like to know a little bit more about the astrology and the energy of Virgo and how that might be impacting you, people around you, or within your chart, Virgo is it's a feminine energy, so it's a intuitive energy. It's very creative. It's the Empress of the Tarot. It is, and the Hermit of the Tarot. It's an extremely whole physical form sign, and that can be, it transmutes as very humble, very responsible. There can be a lot of mental activity with Virgo energy, very worried, sometimes quite anxious energy because of the responsibility and the worries that come with the energy of Virgo. Virgo is very methodical, very logical, very balanced, very fair, very charming sign. And Virgo kind of holds the earth energy within it, very peaceful. And Virgo energy is very peaceful when you come, it has a peaceful influence with everything around you, what you do for work, relationships that you're in, romantic relationships, family relationships, just society and your community around you can be it can be a very peaceful, very nurturing sign in those situations. So with this energy of Virgo coming up in the sign of Pisces, it's really about balancing the planning and things that are happening in the mind space with and being in flow and being in intuition, which are Pisces qualities. So if you've got Virgo and Pisces quite strongly in your chart, this is going to impact you maximum. And if you've got a lot of mutable energy, or you've got a mutable sign as your signature, which is the Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, or Virgo signature, it could be impacting you quite a lot as well. And with Virgo energy, there can be lots of ideas that come up in terms of planning, in terms of how you want to take steps forward. Virgo rules the fifth house. So whatever is in your fifth house might be impacted by this energy as well. And with Virgo and the fifth house, which is Virgo is the ruler of the fifth house, it's things like healthy habits, cleanliness, healthy habits in the mind space, healthy habits in your body, with your diet, fitness. It can also have an impact on small pets, animals that you'd have in the house. Um, it can impact like nature, how you feel about nature, being connected, being grounded, being rooted. And so grounding and rooting meditation can be quite good at this time as well. And a lot of Virgo energy and fifth house energy is all about being in service to others. So how you are being in service to other people, the usefulness of what you're doing and grounding that. So a lot of this energy with Virgo and Pisces is, and because the moon obviously is representing our subconscious, it's kind of like our wants, our needs, our desires. It's all about doing something in service that is authentic. It's earthing authentic energy. And it's really about conscious action, taking action in flow. So taking action from the methodical element of Virgo and taking that action in flow in the intuitive nature of Pisces. And so this energy will be affecting a lot of people, and full moons and new moons, as well as shifts in all of the planets, because we all have an element of each sign within our chart. Even if we don't have placements there, they rule a particular area of our chart. So it just will be affecting us all in different degrees. So I hope you found that useful if you've got lots of Virgo or mutable energy or Pisces energy in your chart, and because you will likely be feeling this a lot deeper. So we'll get into the reading now, and I hope you enjoy it. Hi there, viewer. Welcome to the collective Virgo full moon reading. So what we're going to have a look at first with this Virgo energy around us at the moment is the healing elements of what's happening at the moment. So we're going to have a look at what's being healed, because it's all about healthy habits, diet, fitness. It can be influential here as well with this energy, but we're going to have a look at what's healing, because there's a lot of healing that comes up in the physical form. So something could be healing in the spiritual space, in the energetic space, and it comes into fruition on a cellular level through Virgo energy quite often, and that could be impacting everybody at this time. So let's have a look at healing in the collective and energies around you, viewer. Let's have a look what is coming around you on a healing level. We have dreams. This is Pisces energy. Yeah, this is have faith, family and tribe. And we've got one more. Victim consciousness. Okay. Let me show you these viewer. We've got dreams. So this is putting practical plans on dreams that you have. And we've got have faith. This is true authenticity. This is knowing that you are full and worthy exactly as you are. This energy is speaking towards following your dreams, being in your power, being authentic, but being very gentle with that power. And we've got family and tribe. So for some of you, viewer, this is going to be pulling in tribe, people that you don't know, to help these dreams come true. This could also be deepening the connections with people that are already in your tribe. And we've got victim consciousness. And we're looking at collective energy here. So a lot of what could be transitioning out on a healing level is feeling like you are, or somebody around you is being blocked on their journey in some way, because there's a feeling of not being worthy. There's a feeling of not being able to get up and go, because some of this mutable energy is very much having the ideas and having the inspiration, but not always having the energy for the action forward. So that could be impacting you in some way here. Let's have a look now what's happening in the mind space around all of this. I do feel for a lot of you viewer, there's going to be deeper conversations, deeper initiations with connections in your life, people that you know, perhaps people that you don't know just yet, but it will impact the level of the depth of connection and the authenticity of connection as well. We have in the mind space, when was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? So this worry energy could be affecting you at the moment, viewer, or people around you, close to you. This is very soul tribe energy. Let's have a look what else we have. Where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Where am I not there? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? Do you know, when I was reading this card, it's like I couldn't read the words. I feel like some of you, this is this victim consciousness energy. I feel like some of you might be in a place where you set yourself unrealistic goals without the steps to get there, and it's making you feel like you have failed in some way, or that you just feel just no energy to carry on, and you feel almost defeated because for a lot of you, Virgo, it's sorry, for a lot of you, this Virgo energy is going to be the mental space, and the worry is going to be affecting how successful and fulfilled you feel by taking steps. It's like saying you want to go to the gym and be able to run 5K, and in a week it's like, I'm never going to do this. It's because the plan and the step by step, the methodical thinking hasn't been there, because perhaps there's some knowledge around training for something like that that you haven't, that hasn't come to fruition yet, and that hasn't crossed your pathway yet. So this is speaking a lot to the energy of not worrying about what you don't know, and it's finding the people that can help you on your pathway, having faith that you can do these things. And this could be happening anywhere in your life, not necessarily just health goals. Let's have a look. Have faith. How can I so with have faith, how can I deepen my trust right now? This is very trusting in life force energy, viewer. And for dreams, what do we have for dreams? Where are we going here? How can I be more flexible right now? This could be, viewer, that you've got an idea or a plan, or you've got a situation or a relationship where you really want something to happen because it feels really good, it feels really true, but it's not quite moving at the speed or in the way that you're used to things moving. And that could be making you feel like you've done something wrong, or you've been thrown off course, or something's going to slip out of your hands in a way. Right, let's look at the action around this for you. Let's have a look at the action around each of these healing elements for you, viewer. Okay. There's a lot of positivity. I mean, this energy that we've got right now is very positive, and all of the planets are still in forward motion. There's a lot of momentum, and there's a lot of positivity and initiation that can happen, and that's closing out cycles, like closing out healing cycles that might be coming up, but also putting new cycles in and taking action on new cycles. Okay, we have for victim consciousness, we're down here. Inquiry. This is an amazing energy to have with victim consciousness. This is, instead of thinking or feeling defeated in some way, this energy is speaking to being curious. Be curious about what's happened. Be curious about why something hasn't worked out or something hasn't worked. And it could just be something really small. It could be even in your place of work, having this really inspired idea to do something with your team, or to have an idea on something that you want to produce or develop, and it hasn't quite worked, but it's like inquiry. Go back to being methodical. Go back to that Virgo energy. It's like, okay, so why didn't it work? Let's ask why, and let's ask why again, until we get to the root cause of the issue. We've got family and tribe, and we're here for family and tribe. Support. Beautiful. Viewer, there is a lot of support that is coming for you. This is going to be on every level. This energy is encouraging supportive connections across the board in every area of life for all of us. And this is really connecting with the people that can support you for your highest good, but also I'm feeling very strongly that you can support for their highest good. And this collective energy just brings abundance, it brings completion, it brings healing. How about have faith, Spirit? We are here. Obstacles. Okay, viewer, that Spirit's saying here, when things come up on your pathway and there are obstacles, there's two things. There are things that are unmovable where it's divine intervention. It's like redirection. And there are things that come up that are for us to be curious about and say, okay, what's happening? Why is this happening? How is this happening? What can I do? Is there anything for me to do to really tap into the truth of the action that you take, and whether you move through and past the obstacle, whether you go to the left or to the right, or you negotiate with it. It's working out the truth around the obstacle, and you're not going to know that truth until you're in the situation. So if you're worried or you've got any anxiety around things that might come across in your pathway, it could be, starting a new relationship, or it could be starting or going deeper into a relationship. It could be starting a business, and there are going to always be obstacles on your pathway, and it's the trust that when you get to the moment, you will have this earthing authenticity that comes in with this Virgo energy. You will take conscious action and make conscious choices and healthy choices. And where are we for dreams, please, Spirit? Okay, we've got 2 for dreams. We've got sleep. Wow. Wow. Okay. I mean, for some of you, you're getting a lot of downloads in your sleep. Some of you are getting a lot of healing, cellular, spiritual, physical, emotional, mental healing in your sleep. This is very, very powerful energy to come out together. And the flexibility is not being just in your mind space, being in your entire body, in every realm, in every form, in energetic form, mental form, emotional form, spiritual form. There's chakra alignment going on here as well. But we have another one, Spirit saying here. Where are we going? Here. Discovery. This is amazing, viewer. This discovery is discovering different ways that you can do things, different ways that life works for you in your favor with have faith. Yeah, there's a lot of deepening happening. There's a lot of deepening happening at the moment for everybody. But viewer, for you, because if you are resonating with this healing journey and with what might be happening in your energy space at the moment, there is signs coming in your dreams. There's discovery happening while you are in rest. This doesn't actually have to be when you're asleep. This can be when you are also in third eye meditation, perhaps for some of you, but for a lot of you, it's going to be in dreams as well. Spirit saying have faith. I feel like a lot of you have already touched on this. Some like serendipity or synchronicity has crossed your pathway with this thing that's in your space, that's in your consciousness right now. And this is all to do with making the healthy choice for yourself and for everybody around you, because we're in service energy with Virgo. Let's have a look at where this might be appearing on your pathway. Okay, where might this be appearing on the pathway for the viewer, Spirit, please? Okay, let's have a look at the journey, viewer. We have fogged in, go slow, take time. This is speaking about having the faith, step by step. So coming back to the analogy of the if we were training for something, like a 5K, I say 5K because just it's the if you know of the couch to 5K, and it's when you start out, it's like it's impossible, and then you actually get to the 5K because they do it step by step, and it's like it's amazing that you can get to the end of, I think it's 8 weeks, where you can do that, and it's just the principle of that kind of health exercise. But this goes for anything, this energy. If you feel fogged in, it's not because you've been pushed away. It's not because this obstacle is saying no, it's saying go slow and take time, because there's other things that the universe are putting in your pathway, and it's all in divine timing. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. This is your dreams. This is your energy space. This is discovering the depths of your spiritual source here, viewer. Answering the call, the time is now. This is speaking to the energy of your community. Like, the time is now to do something that is in service to the world, that is in service to your spiritual evolution, to your physical experience as well. And we have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. So this is having faith. This is also, rainbow is quite often completion of alignment. It can be speaking to Kundalini, awakening Kundalini energy. If that resonates for you, it won't be for everybody, of course, but if that's something you're working on, this could be speaking to that for you as well. This is really, and we're going to run out of space, so I'm just going to move these down. This is really the faith in, this is the balance of Pisces energy, because we're in Sun Pisces, and Virgo moon energy. Really trusting, really having faith. The dreams, this for anybody, if you're interested in looking further into your chart, this is Neptune energy. So the planet the planet of dreams and discovering what's hidden. And that's what this is speaking to here with this energy. And this is really saying you're going on a pathway that is going to be new, and it's going to incorporate everything, all of the elements for you. Let's have a little look deeper in the energy of where this is going for you. Oops. And where this might be impacting you in your life. Let's have a look at the energy. So let's look at this victim consciousness. Intuition. Okay, we've got, so this is fourth house energy. We've got Mercury in Cancer, fourth house energy. This is truly thinking with through your heart space, through your intuition. But this is, there's a soft, and with the Cancer energy, there's a soft and a hard element to this. There's a security element to this. There's building foundations for security in the home space. This is family and tribe space as well, with the fourth house energy, your home, your security. But this is taking action through a place of intuition. And this is the moon. The Cancer is the moon. Cancer and Pisces, quite often Cancer moon energy as well. Let's have a look at one more here. Victim consciousness. There's something, it's like Spirit is saying to you here, you've been quite a lot in headspace now, and that's got you really far, because there's a success energy that's here. It's like you've built something up that has really stable foundations, that has been working, but it's like something's just shifting to elevate it, and this is how it gets elevated with intuition. Let's have a look. Another one for victim consciousness, please, Spirit. Oops. Okay, victim consciousness, please, Spirit, for this energy of the journey. Thank you. We have seduction, Jupiter in Pisces, 12th house. Okay. Do you know, viewer, this feels very much like the play, because something is expanding. We've got Jupiter energy here. We've got something expanding. For some of you, this might be travel. This could be manifestation of something that you're looking. For some of you, viewer, this is, it could be something that you've been trying to manifest. You've been really trying to work towards. And it's like, because we've got health goals that have come out here as well, but this could be health is in financial health. It could be any kind of health for you, however that's feeling. because that all has a knock-on effect on our physical health. Anything that goes through our mental, emotional, spiritual body has an effect on our physical form. So it all impacts each other. But this is like the play, the falling back in love with something, because we understand the core, and we understand that actually things aren't working against us, they're working for us with this have faith in these dreams. There's something, once you realize, viewer, there's something really special and sacred and powerful at play to help you achieve on your journey and for your fulfillment on your journey. You're going to tap into this like seduction energy, which is just the play around what you're doing, the journey you're taking. And it's like, if you come across something that feels like a block and an obstacle, it's like, actually, do you know what, I'm just gonna flirt with you. It's that kind of energy. Let's have a look at family and tribe. Okay, we've got Mercury in Aquarius, originality. This is being authentic with everybody that you come across, showing everybody who you are. This is thinking innovative things. This is innovative ideas. If any of you, this is to do with a business and you have got an idea that everyone's like, oh, I don't know if the world's ready. That's why Spirit is saying we need to go fast and slow. We need to take some time here as we go through this. But there's something original about what you're doing. This could be to do with a relationship, the kind of relationship you're creating. But this is something in the headspace where you've had like an epiphany and an idea, but an ingenious idea here. And we've got adaptability. Yes. Okay. So this, being completely in your authentic self, this is true freedom. Aquarius, 11th house, Mercury is true freedom. And this is all of the elements and the planets at home. And we've got the moon in Gemini, so we've got more mutable energy here. This is being original, not being fixed, because we've got how can I be more flexible right now? Aquarius energy is not too much about the signs, viewer. This is all about the energy around the situation, but it could be to do with somebody with strong Aquarius in their chart, or strong influence of Mercury in their chart. Mercury is just about to go into, I think it's just about to go into Pisces, I think, in a few weeks. I'm gonna have to check that. But this is all about being authentic, and that doesn't mean that you can't be flexible. Okay, that doesn't mean that you can't be receptive to somebody else's kind of way of doing things. With the Gemini energy, this is all about duality. This is the twins. This is also a little bit of this seduction energy coming in. This could be to do with a love relationship with Gemini coming up, which is the lovers in the tarot. Let's have a look at have faith, because I feel like these are all connected here in terms of action. We have idealism. Have faith in your dreams here. This is the sun in Aquarius. This is pushing through to the rainbow. This is being idealistic and having a dream, having faith that it will work. This Aquarius energy isn't, and with the originality here, this is not about having a dream and it not coming to fruition. This is about having the intelligence, which you do, viewer. This is Spirit saying you've got the intelligence, the intellect, the resources to make this happen with this Virgo energy coming into play, being the underpinning energy. So have faith. And this is going to have Spirit saying here, have faith. And the obstacles are there for lessons, but they're also there for timing, because whatever you're working through or on or in, you're gonna shine. You're gonna shine in it, whether it's a relationship, a project, a business. Let's have one more for have faith, please, Spirit, for the viewer. There's a lot of authentic energy, grounding authentic energy here. We've got exhalation. Moon in Taurus. Do it with your values. Whatever you're doing, do it in alignment, in true, authentic alignment with your core values. And that's how you deepen your trust. You know you're doing something completely aligned to your values. Let's have a look at dreams. Because this is, yeah. Your subconscious desires here. This have faith is with this Taurus energy as well. This have faith is also talking about your material gains, your financial gains. Okay, we've got discovery twice, viewer. Discovery, Mercury in Sagittarius. This is about exploring, discovering new pathways, discovering truth, discovering the truth within yourself. Aries and Scorpio, revenge. And we've got inspiration, Mercury in Pisces. A lot of Mercury energy. So there is a lot of mind space, a lot of thinking, a lot of ideas. But this Mercury in Pisces is, and I'm sure Mercury is going into Pisces in a few weeks' time, at the end of May, at the end of March. But I've gone completely blank. But I will check, and I will put that in the description box for you viewers as well if you're interested in that, with a link to some information on that. Because this, with the Virgo energy being the methodical and the organizer here, and the being in service, truly of being in service to others, and with Pisces with the intuitive and with the empathetic and sensitive energy that comes with Pisces, this is coming to fruition. It's like something in your dream state, something in your, where you wish to manifest something, to create something, to build something. That idea comes in to the physical with this energy, and this really is about discovery. And with the Aries energy, with this revenge energy, it's like, don't this, because these are connected. It's doing something from a place of what your true desires are, from your values with this Taurus energy. It's doing something that is really living your core values, your core authenticity, which has already come out in the energy here, and not doing something that is harmful in any way to yourself or potentially to other people. It's not revenge. It's not feeling like revenge is such as one specific person. It's like, do something that is innovative with this idealism and this originality. Do something that is completely innovative, not the polar opposite. It's like, the solution to cold isn't boiling hot. The solution to cold is something else. It's perhaps dealing with the cold a bit better. It's perhaps having a layer of clothing on. It's perhaps warm. But the solution to freezing cold isn't boiling hot. If you pour boiling hot water on something that's frozen, it cracks. So it's not the opposite. It's not doing something in the opposite to move away from the thing that doesn't feel good, or that isn't right. It's finding a completely new, original, idealistic solution to that problem, or to that challenge, or to that obstacle. Very deep here, viewer. Very, very deep here. Okay, let's have a look at some of the lessons that are cycling out with this healing cycle, with this full moon. For a lot of you, of doubt, yes, this is what came up in the beginning. For a lot of you, this energy has been building up for quite some time. Could be the last 6 months from Virgo season. We've got doubt. Release the need to know all the answers. This is one step at a time. This is being the fog, where we had the fogged in. This is being curious, having inquiry, using your intuition to navigate, because you can't see because of the fog. It's using your intuition to navigate and releasing the doubt that you don't deserve something with this victim consciousness. It's releasing the doubt that something can't be done with this originality and this idealism and this inspiration. I mean, this is amazing energy. Inspiration and discovery goes to whole new places. What do we have for family and tribe here in this energy? What do we have in terms of learning, cycling out for family and tribe for the viewer? Okay, there's two that wanted to come out here. I'm going to take this one as well. Friendship, yes. Oh, we've got two here as well. Grief, happiness, and friendship. Okay, viewer. For some of you, this is friendships, connections, one-to-one connections, soul tribe connections. Could be relationships here as well for some of you, where that is, it's either cycled out or it's gone through a turbulent time with this grief energy. And what that's been doing for a lot of you has been bringing up grief that's already inside of you, being up so that you can help transmute that. There's something as well here, viewer, about asking for support from friends when you're in grief. Grief, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And this is happening in friends and family space. This could be any number of things. Obviously, this is general energy, but it speaking to leaning on friends and family for support through grief, or grief that's come up in a family soul tribe connections, in deep one-to-one close connections, and not being held by this grief, allowing this grief to process. Because the mental space here is, when was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? And this is really speaking about being around people that lift you up. And we've got happiness. I am aware that being happy means I am on the right path. This is just that belly laugh where you cannot stop laughing. It's like the cry laugh, when you're just crying with laughter. And there's so much love that comes up in those moments, so much connection, and it helps release this grief. For some of you as well, viewer, if there is anything happening in grief space at the moment, it's like this is also watching something as simple as watching a funny film with a friend, or even on your own, because soul tribe can also be your spiritual soul tribe. But this feels like a lot of you to be in the space of energy with connections. I just want to check something here. Yep, answering the call. This is being there for other people as well. This is you being there for other people. This is being adaptable. If you feel very fixed in grief or very fixed in happiness, this is being adaptable in those situations, because it's going to release and heal and make room and space in your current one-to-one situations, relationships, romantic relationships, and in new ones that are coming in. And we've got friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Exactly. That's this energy right here. Family and tribe. Okay, let's have a look at have faith. What have we been learning for the viewer, please, with have faith, obstacles? Oops. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Very Virgo energy. This is all about health, healthy habits. Virgo is the most responsible energy as well. And it doesn't mean that you have necessarily strong Virgo. It's just the energy of Virgo in have faith. This is speaking also in connection with this victim consciousness, like where there might be a culture of blame in family or friends, or a relationship situation. This is responsibility completely for what you're doing, not having any regret over that either. It's being able to communicate in a way, especially with all of this Mercury energy, being able to communicate a way that it's authentic and it's compassionate with this Aquarius and this Pisces energy. Let's get one more for have faith. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Yeah, there's something here that is building a really beautiful energy, and that is blessed. We've got these rainbow blessings here. There's something with this idealism that is going to come into the physical world. Let's have a look at dreams, spirit, please. Let's have a look at dreams. What's cycling out for lessons? Oh, they really jumped. I don't know if you saw that actually on camera. They really jumped. Okay, we have judgment and trust. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. This could be where you're feeling inflexible. Feels very much viewer judging on yourself. Okay. if you feel like you're judging yourself and you feel if there's anything around not feeling good enough, not feeling like you are in any way enough, Spirit are really speaking to you through this energy to say, no more. You are completely unconditionally loved and held. And there are people in your life that feel the same as we do. And it's having the discernment with this Virgo energy to know where to put your own energy. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yes. Dreams. Have faith. This energy is very much this Pisces Mercury energy. Being inspired. And this kind of discovery energy is discovering truth, moving towards where it feels true. Okay. Where are we going now, Spirit? Let's have a look at what might be hidden through this healing, and then we'll just look at a layer deeper. But I feel like we just need a little bit more here. What about this victim consciousness? What's hidden underneath this for the healing to cycle out? Epiphany, breakthrough. Yeah. Any more for this victim consciousness? Thank you. We have epiphany, breakthrough. This is the penny dropping. This is you going, I realize, I understand now. And this is where you become, when you have this epiphany and this breakthrough, and it's to do with timing of something. It's to do with knowing that things don't need to be on a fixed time scale. The universe and life has its own way of time. We just experience it in the 3D. But there's a different time. So, you've got epiphany and breakthrough here. And this is the seduction energy. It's like, okay, now I can just take my time and have fun and laugh. And we've got rejection, loss, fragmented. So if there's been anything that hasn't worked, if any of these obstacles that have come up for you in any situation, and this could be more than one situation for you, viewer, this is speaking about the pieces. The pieces never were lost. The doubt, the doubt that you have, the doubt that something could be wrong, any doubt and judgment that comes through, it wasn't a rejection. These obstacles are redirections. But it wouldn't have, with this energy here, it wouldn't have felt like that in the past. But this is what is cycling out right now. Let's have a look at family and tribe. The healing. What's healing here? What needs to be healed to cycle out? Sorry, this was me. What needs to be healed for this to cycle out over this full moon energy? Thank you. Healing inner child. Yeah, for some of you, this is going to be with family connections. It's going to be with coming to peace in some way with people in your immediate family. For some of you, this is going to be in a romantic relationship where inner child wounds have been hindering your ability to be able to be open and feel emotionally safe for some of you in situations. But this healing is going to kick off this adaptability. Any more for family and tribe for the viewer, please, Spirit? We have Ace, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. This is going to be more grounded connections. For some of you, this grief process could be to do with going into nature. Because when we go into nature and we give our emotion without judgment to nature, it transforms it. Nature, trees, the earth has a magical way of transforming our emotions and our energetic space. And that's how this healing can come to pass through. Okay, let's have a look at have faith. Okay, we've got self-care energy. This is Virgo energy. This is all about healthy choices, your health, your fitness, your physical fitness, your physical health, your physical, and whatever that means for you, viewer. Whatever that means for you right now with this energy. What does that mean? Does that mean a different diet, different food, different vitamins, um different exercise regime? What does that mean for you? Okay, and we've got memories, nostalgia, and this needs past cycling through. So for some of you viewer, it's a relationship situation or a work situation or something that has got you worried about something from the past that's got you worried about something now that you want for the future. Let's get one more with this have faith. With this have faith healing and this exhalation and this idealism, these obstacles. What do we need to know for the viewer, please, Spirit? Okay, we have, oh, we've got a few. Fulfillment, wish. Yeah, have faith. This wish is coming true. This wish is coming true, viewer. Deception, temptation. The past was a deception state. It was this temptation state. It feels very similar to this kind of revenge energy. The past was something that was tempting, but it was deceiving. And that's why it didn't happen. That's why it didn't happen in the past. And Spirit are also saying to you here, when something is deceptive, we're going to put an obstacle there so you don't go there, to protect you. We've got disharmony, triggers, and conflict. So where there are things that are coming up on this journey, it's not you. This is Spirit saying you didn't do anything wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. We are putting this in your way because we want you to go a different way, because we want you to have this discovery, this dream come true. We want this wish fulfilled for you. Okay, now let's have a look at this, at dreams. What do we need to know about cycling out the healing around this discovery, these dreams, this flexibility, this judgment, this trust? Release, surrender, purge. Yeah, this is the trust. Anything else for this dreams healing and this energy here? Oops. For this inspiration, for this discovery. There we go. Oops. Okay. Separation and longing. Oh, no, that's upside down. Sorry. Separation and longing. And we've got release, surrender, and purge. This, we're going to have a look at the tarot in a second, but this is, which might clarify this a bit more. This is about dreaming something, it didn't happen or it was taken away in some way, and it's releasing what happened in the past. This is also for some of you releasing a past romantic relationship where where it put you in a situation where you felt like you had to control to not be hurt or taken advantage of, or somebody to not deceive you anymore. But Spirit, this is Spirit saying be flexible in this situation. And this isn't about, don't have revenge on yourself. Don't hold yourself back, because other things are going to be more fulfilling for you. Okay, let's have a look at the tarot here just to clarify some of this. Let's have a look at this victim consciousness. What do we need to know about this? Okay, we're doing it this way. What do we need to know about this victim consciousness for the viewer, please? Okay, we've got 8 of Wands. It's going to cycle out very quickly. Wheel of Fortune. It's definitely going to cycle out very quickly. This viewer, this situation is something's happening and working in your favor to move through. As soon as this penny drops and as soon as you switch into this curious energy, it transforms everything. This is the key here. And what about this family and tribe? We're up here for this one. Okay, we need 2. King of Swords and the Chariot. Okay. We had, yeah, we've got King of Swords. This is communicating in a different way. This is being very sharp with your mind. This is about giving advice from a place of, from knowing, from a place of truly understanding. We've got the Chariot here, which is this compassionate energy. You can help people here and yourself. It's like you can give yourself a pep talk and other people a pep talk, where you can help them move forward and out of a situation. You can help people move out of limitations, create their own safety within, understand how to reach for the stars, understand the balance of life. But you can communicate that in a very eloquent way. I'm going to put that here. I definitely need a bigger table, don't I? There we go. Right. Have faith. What do we need to know about have faith here, Spirit, please? Thank you. You're going through a transformation. Have faith. Something is cycling out. Have absolute faith. Everything that did not work for you, this is absolutely Spirit putting things in your pathway, and life and divine consciousness putting things in your pathway to stop you from going into a situation that was not going to be healthy for you and fulfilling for you. And strength. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is finding strength in any chaos that's coming up or that feels like chaos. This is about taming. This is infinite energy, infinite abundance, understanding that you have this infinite energy coming in and you have access to draw on it whenever you want to. Dreams. We've got, oh, viewer. So we've got the High Priestess and the Chariot. It's very complementary energy. Dreams is, this is the space in between. Sorry, that's shaking. This is the space in between worlds. This is balancing physical, spiritual. This is very Pisces and or Cancer energy, however you might read this card, but for me it can be both. This is very much Pisces energy with this energy, particularly Pisces energy for this. There's something happening on an incredibly strong level with you, viewer, that is putting ideas, healing, learning, teaching from Spirit in your dream state. And that you're going to bring that into the conscious, awakened state. This is incredible. This is really incredible energy. And we've got Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. Protect your energy. Be discerning with your energy. Oh, there's another one as well. Be discerning with your energy, viewer. Yeah, justice. Things are going to balance out for you. Things are balancing out. There's truth coming in. There's truth coming in. There's truth that you might also learn about something in your dream state. I mean, this priestess energy on dreams and on sleep and on discovery, and we've got discovery again. Amazing. And we've got Pisces energy coming out here. So this, we've got Pisces in Mercury. So this is all about connecting spiritual and physical. And that's, as soon as the healing happens here, it kind of has a domino effect the whole way through. Okay, let's have a look at, where are we looking? Spirit now. Where are we looking? Okay. I need to move these down a bit because we've got a couple more cards to do. Let's do activation. Let's look at, because there's a lot of spiritual activation that's happening here. What's happening on an activation level? Spirit are saying to you here, trust in your own spirituality. Okay, we have Tantric journey. The frequency of Tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. So there is, for anybody who resonated with the Kundalini energy that came out earlier, this is speaking to that. But if you didn't, and this is to do with the sacredness of you and another. This is this family, soul tribe, romantic connection. This is the spiritual experience in the physical body. That's all of this energy combined. So that makes absolute sense that this is here. Yeah, everything. So this is partly the realization that everything in the physical is one. It's like seeing the energy in the physical, and it's not seeing it, experiencing it. Okay. Do we need another one? Yeah. Okay, Spirit saying another one. Okay. I mean, the energy that's coming out here, viewer, is incredible. Divine Masculine. Wow. The frequency of Divine Masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself with helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. There could not be a more perfect card for this energy and for this full moon. I honestly, and the number 22 might be important for some of you because there was, I think, is this Dreams 22? I noticed this earlier. There is a 20, yeah, have faith is 22 and Divine Masculine. This is really having faith in, and that doesn't have to be, that might not be for everybody, of course, because of general reading, but there could be something here. Yeah, I just wanted to check that. There's lots to do with twos here, if that's also relevant for anyone. Yes, taking action from a place of knowing. This is this King of Swords energy. This is the really bringing the spirituality side, your dreams, your inspiration, your originality, and being adaptable in that situation to bring it into the physical form through Divine Masculine energy that we all have this Divine Masculine energy. Okay, let's get some advice from Spirit now and see what Spirit want you to know on this journey at this time. This is incredible for connections, romantic connection, family connection, friendships, new opportunities, because we're going to spring as well with this full moon in this season. Spring in the northern hemisphere, autumn transition in the southern hemisphere. Okay, thank you. We have, do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Yes. So any doubt, any judgment, any worry, and this is quite Virgo energy as well, which everybody might be feeling at the moment with the full moon. It's healthy choices, healthy conscious choices with your mind space, especially with this King of Swords here, and with this Mercury energy that's coming out. What else for the viewer for advice here, please, Spirit? Thank you. We have, guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe and let it go. Just breathe in and let it go. Sorry. This came up, the guilt feeling came up earlier, viewer, as well. If there's any feeling of guilt in any way, I feel like for a lot of you, this is going to be in one-to-one connections. It's the processing the guilt, because the guilt could be also bringing up this grief or combined somehow in with this grief. And this self-judgment and this self-doubt's coming in with that as well. What else for the viewer, please, Spirit? Okay, we have, find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. We need some laughter, viewer. We need a lot more laughter happening. A lot more laughter. And that doesn't mean that the past can't be honored. It's about your energy now and about moving forward in this discovery and this new pathway with family, because there's two things happening here simultaneously. There's the connections that you've got with loved ones and something that you're doing in your own authentic self solo in some way. Check in with your body and release any tension you are carrying. This is all about your physical, spiritual, emotional health. Conscious choices, conscious awareness over the body. Okay, let's see now where we are with, okay, purpose. Let's go into longer term. So this is about 6 months of energy here, viewer. It's about 6 months of this energy quite strongly. Very, very palpable in the next 3-4 weeks. Okay, let's see where this is all leading to. Sorry, everything's slipping. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Your time to shine. Your time to shine in your relationships. Your time to shine in the world. Your time to shine here. And we have Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Yeah, with all of this healing and this transition, this is exactly what's happening, because your spirit are asking you to be completely centered in some of these changes that are happening. Okay, let's have a look here as well. We just want to get some water energy, because there's a lot of earthing. What do we need to know about the emotional states with this healing? The emotional body. What do we need to know about the emotional body here, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, we have ride the waves, life lessons and growth. You will get through this. Any obstacle, Spirit's saying to you, absolutely, you will get through this. This is like allowing it to wash over you, and where you can, surf the waves. This is like this seduction, this flirtation. I'm going to get one more for you as well. Because this is not a denial of emotion. This is a processing of what's coming up. This is a processing of grief, of this, the blame, the judgment, and the doubt. This is a processing, but it's also an experience of the trust and the friendship and the happiness in equal focus and consciousness as the other stuff. Clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, opportunity. Yes, there's for certain something to do with timing happening at the moment with you, viewer. And we've got a lot of clarity of vision with this divine masculine energy, which is like the ultimate doing, conscious doing energy. And with, it's like you're in the creative feminine energy, and the masculine energy is going to come and balance it out with this justice. With the high priestess and the justice, it's like it comes to balance out, and then you can take action with complete clarity with this King of Swords energy. Okay, let's have a look. There's a lot about close relationships here for you, viewer. Let's have a little look about love, heart space energy. What do we need to know about love, heart space energy, please, for the viewer? And we've got spontaneity. Yeah, this is this seduction, this having fun, this ride the waves. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. Yeah, be spontaneous. When it feels true, be spontaneous. The old isn't repeating itself. The past isn't repeating itself. This is a new experience for you, viewer. That's here. This new experience is here, because this energy does not feel like it's something that's coming. This is something that is here, and it's developing, evolving, and growing over this period. What else from a love space, from the heart space, please, for the viewer? There's a lot of heart space healing happening or happened, and it's like you're seeing the results of that now. Okay, we have present. You live in the present moment. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. Yeah, this is conscious action, healthy choices. And that comes from a place of pure presence, pure awareness of the spiritual and the physical simultaneously with this high priestess energy. Oh, this is really beautiful, beautiful energy, viewer, that you're in. Okay, let's get some final pieces of advice from Spirit for you, viewer. And then we'll move on to the messages for each sign. Okay, we've got the number 22 again. And we've got Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation, step-by-step planning, viewer, step-by-step planning, because it will work. You have this energy supporting your relationships and your dreams. And we've got Dragonfly Spirit, truth transcends illusion. This is partly life coming in and showing you what's possible, but this is you really tapping into your inner wisdom and discovering exactly what is true. This is incredible, incredible energy, viewer. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased this has come out for you in this way with this full moon. It's very positive. It's an amazing time for healing, for new habits. It's an amazing time for connections and deeper connections. It's an amazing time for taking action and for being really in this, with this tantric journey, this oneness, this bringing spirituality into form. There is a lot here about bringing the spiritual into the physical, which is all the Virgo Pisces energy that's at play here right now. Okay, all right, viewer, we will close the collective reading here, but I will also be time stamping the each sign below in the description box for just a few cards of your own personal healing that might be resonating with you, just to go underneath this energy for you. Thank you for watching the reading with me today, and I'll see you at your sign, your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, or in the next reading. Take care. Hi there, Aries. Welcome to your section of the full moon in Virgo reading. So I've shuffled all the cards, and we're just going to pick one for however many from each of these 4 decks, just to give you some more personalized advice and guidance based on the energies that just came out in the collective reading. So let's have a look at what Spirit want you to know. And this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And we're going to have a look at action. We're going to have a look at the tarot, love space, and just some advice. So let's have a look here. We have chaos, inventiveness, that came out in the collective, and we've got ecstasy. This is we had the tantric energy coming through in the collective as well. So this is speaking to the way that you're using your energy is really about calming any chaos, knowing that you can navigate through any chaos that's coming up, that's coming in around you or towards you at the moment, because this is current energy. And inventiveness, this is you really coming up with different ways of doing things, standing in authenticity, taking action from a place of this clarity of mind, this King of Swords energy. And we've got ecstasy. This is really being at one in some form of ecstasy, and this can be with tantric energy. This could also be in the area of just pure fulfillment and joy in your heart space. Let's have a look at the tarot for each of these. One more. Okay, let's have a look for Aries for this ecstasy. Yeah, this is wish fulfillment in some way. It could be a romantic relationship for some of you. This could be a spiritual enlightenment for some of you as well. But this is also healing any area with this star card with the Aquarius energy here. It could be healing something that's happened in the past, from an old relationship to where you are now. Let's have a look at this inventiveness choices. You've got choices. Spirit is saying be inventive. Use your sharp mind, your methodical nature, your inspiration for action, to be inventive in a situation. Chaos. Okay, we've got Three of Swords. Chaos doesn't need to bring heartbreak. And where there's heartbreak in chaos, there are choices that can be made to move away, because there's something that hasn't been or isn't fulfilling and it's causing chaos, where actually you want to be in ecstasy. And the energy can be very busy in both and very intense in both, but the quality of the energy is very different. And we've got these choices, this inventiveness in between here. Sorry, this is not straight. There we go. Right, let's have a look at the love space energy, especially with this Three of Swords coming up. There's been pain in the heart space, but it could be because something hasn't worked out. That came up in the collective. It could be because something hasn't worked out and you're worried that it's going to come up again, or the past is going to come up again, or there's past pain that's affecting a current situation. And Spirit is saying there's choices. There's two sides of this. This is also a play card where you can be playing and juggling, but in a very productive way. But there are choices here. Spirit is saying you've got choices. So let's have a look at heart space. Creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination, inventiveness. This is what we were talking about. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that, Aries. And you've got such a beautiful energy to take action as well, just in general. And with this energy that's come out with this full moon, it's like it's spurring you on to take even more inspired action. We've got cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. This feels like this pain lesson in some way here. This heart, this understanding the healing of the heart. And for ecstasy, please, Spirit. We're down here again. Ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them as all as lessons. So any guilt, any blame, anything that you're putting on yourself at all is being healed right now, Aries. This is being healed. And we have the energy of responsibility with this Aquarius energy. And it's like just understanding what happens in the past is the experience, and it's like the choices to not be in those situations again. And this is with the full moon Virgo energy, it's this making healthy choices that Spirit are really speaking about here. Making healthy choices that lead to a much more fulfilling journey. Let's have a look at some advice for you here, Aries. Let's have a look at some advice from Spirit here. Let's look at this ecstasy first. Okay, we've got two. Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. This redirection energy that came up in the collective part of the reading this is for you. Running out of space again. Okay. Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. It's like life is going to show you the choices. Life is going to show you what is possible, and then it's completely your decision which way you want to go. You've got complete freedom to move through this creative energy. And we've got cooperation. Hummingbird Spirit, be here now. This is all about being in the center, being in your center, in your core, your spiritual core, your presence in anything that comes up as chaos. Anything that looks like chaos on the outside, it could be complete chaos on the outside, but inside you are still, you are present, and you are, I want to say, in this place of abundance, because this ecstasy, this kind of kundalini energy that you've got going on here, the tantric energy, if any of that speaks to you, it's like you are poised and ready for anything. And where you feel that there might be something that isn't quite in motion yet, quite in play yet. Spirit's saying that they absolutely have your back. They've got a plan to work with you, and this cooperation is with Spirit as well, to move through this energy and to really be in this order of the chaos, and this really central piece with all of this creativity coming up for you as well. Okay, Aries, I hope that you found that helpful in conjunction with the reading for the full moon in Virgo. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to your section of the full moon in Virgo reading. And this is just to go a little bit deeper for your particular energy, your Taurian energy. And this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So if this part doesn't resonate, you could always check your other Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. So we're going to have a look at action, the action to take right now through this energy, or how to take the action. We'll have a look at the tarot, we'll have a look at heart space, and we'll have a look at some advice and guidance from Spirit for you. So let's have a look for Taurus, please. We're here. We have sacrifice. We have organization. And we have protection. Okay. You're working on something, or you're in a relationship in some way that needs protection and communication, like practical plans, Taurus. It's almost like having a protective bubble around your home space. We've got sacrifice. This sacrifice energy is the love that you have for another. It's not sacrifices in the word how we usually use it in language. This is pure responsibility and love and care and devotion to another. We've got protection. This feels like it's protecting your physical space here, Taurus. That's actually moving on its own. Okay, and we've got Jade, Emperor, organization. Yeah, this I feel like getting things organized. For some of you, you might even be, we'll look at the tarot, but you might be moving, you might be looking to like buy a home, you might be looking to start a business, family business perhaps, with the energy that came up in the reading earlier. But a lot of this Virgo energy was speaking to you for having faith and going after your dreams, taking things step by step, protecting your ideas. Queen of Cups. This is, yeah, absolute devotion to something. Feels like a person for a lot of you, Taurus. What about this protection energy? What do we need to know about protection? Yeah, total devotion, emotional connection, receptivity, adoration in this connection, Taurus. Let's have a look with this protection. One for protection, please, Spirit. Okay. We've got the Six of Pentacles. If you, this isn't going to resonate for everybody. The first thing that I've got is you have to protect your finances against people that might take advantage or drain you in some way. There could be people asking you for support that don't actually need support. This is also protecting your resources to be able to take care of the people that you love. For some of you, this is organizing finances. For some of you, this is also protection against a business partner or a business venture or a, oh, okay, financial venture of some kind. This belongs here. Yeah, okay. The devil. Don't give in to temptation for quick win schemes. Spirit is saying here. Don't give in to temptation of anything. You know what's true, what's real, what feels good in your heart space, in your emotional body. Don't give in to temptation here. That temptation could be pulling on your heartstrings in some way as well, but it's yeah, and also be kept. There's something around being mindful about where you're putting financial resources. So Spirit saying here, protect. And we've got Page of Cups and the Four of Wands. For a lot of you, this is this could be a wedding. This could be a soulmate connection, wedding, celebration. For others of you, this is organizing something that is going to be a real big success. And we've got the Page of Cups. This is that curious energy coming up again. This is like not worrying about getting it right. This is just experiencing and playing with this love, like in fun ways. This is the laughter in love connections. I feel for a lot of you, it's keeping your resources safe and secure for the people that you love and for the things that you love doing. Let's have a look at your heart space messages. What about heart space, please, Spirit, for Taurus? Oh, yeah, we're done. Okay, let's have a look. We're down here somewhere. And this is for sacrifice, purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to continuously demonstrate love. There is a devotion to someone or something here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. And so let me do this again because it's, and let's have a look at protection. We're here. Harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. Okay, this is, we've got the scales here, Taurus. This is making sure that things are balanced and nobody is taking advantage with this protection energy. Okay. That could be to do with family members. There could be something that's caused conflict with family members to do with financial matters. And it's like not giving into temptation. And we're finding harmony in the spiritual version of love and the human version of love. This also is speaking about, which is actually quite beautiful, is speaking about being with another and allowing them to heal through their own triggers. Holding space for someone and protecting space for somebody while they are healing, which is like the unconditional love. And let's look at this organization. Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. Yeah, that's a lot of this energy. You're empathetic, but you're very grounded with it. And you can be very organized in, you can be very tactful with, and that's not usually this energy, but it's like you are very tactful. You've learned from what doesn't work, what might be very sensitive on an emotional level, and you can be very tactful with how you move about connections and relationships. Okay, let's have a look at some advice from Spirit for you, just moving through this energy for you in particular, Taurus. Let's have a look. Okay, we already have clear out the clutter, Frog Spirit, sacrifice, organization, believe in yourself, clear out the clutter, that belongs here. Sorry, Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. Whatever you're working on, whatever this purposeful feeling is, Spirit is saying absolutely believe. So if you were resonating in the general the collective energy reading part of this reading, it's really believing in yourself. There's no, everything in the past has been learning lessons, has been processed out, and your next steps in this energy of love gives you the energy to believe in yourself in anything. Protection. Wait, here, there's two here. It's these two. Okay, we have grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. This is feeling very much like the the faith you have in yourself, believe in yourself. There's something here that has potentially been very uncomfortable to deal with from the past. The effects of that in the physical is still around, because we've got very 3D, very physical energy with this coming through. And we've got crow spirit, co-create with spirit. This is using your intuition. Don't be tempted to go into something that doesn't feel right. Spirit is saying, we will work with you towards success. Don't give in to something that is too good to be true, particularly with financial things here for you, Taurus. It's like use your intuition and use your leaning into spirit to be able to feel through these situations, because that will protect you and the ones that you love. Okay, Taurus, I hope that you found that supportive in conjunction with the general collective energy for the full moon in Virgo. And thank you for watching a reading with me today, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Hi there, Gemini. Welcome to your part of the full moon in Virgo reading. And this is to complement the full moon in Virgo collective energy reading that we just had. So let's have a look what Spirit want to talk to you about specifically for your energy, Gemini. And this is the Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look. Specifically for you, following on and just going a little bit deeper from that energy. We have action. We have beauty. And we have communication. This is your energy here, Gemini. Hermes, Mercury energy. So that's very beautiful. Okay. Yeah, we've got thought, action. We have fame, beauty. I think that's how you say it. And we have Hermes, communication. Gemini, this feels like taking action towards someone or something you love. Very clear action towards someone or something you love. Let's have a look at the tarot. There was a lot about healing connections, like personal connections in the general, and like the collective energy reading for the Virgo full moon. So this could be speaking to deepening a connection that you have, or a new connection. But this is about going a level further in that. So let's have a look at action. Oh, we've got two. Okay, we have strength and 6 of Pentacles. This is this could be a situation, Gemini, where you feel really worried about what's going to happen. But it's be generous with your action to make this happen. Okay. It might be throwing you, this person might be throwing you, of course. I feel like for a lot of you, this is romantic connection. Let's have a look at beauty. Oh, we've got 2 again for you. Oh, we've got the 2 of Cups. Yeah, it's romantic connection, Gemini, for you. If this isn't your energy, check out your other sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, and because maybe your messages are there if this isn't to do with a romantic connection, if that didn't resonate for the general. And we've got 5 of Swords. This could be someone who you actually like have it's like do you know, like young playground love when you're in primary school, like early school, and it's like pulling pigtails and running away. It's that kind of energy. Okay, let's look at communication. Yeah, quite fast. I want to get two because two's come up everywhere else. As this one wants to come out. The tap, yeah, it's going to happen very fast. Things are going to change. It's like something's going to be illuminated, and it's like you acting quickly. Okay, it's going to change your life. This connection with this person is going to elevate you both. It's going to change your life and put you onto onto new levels. Yeah. Yeah, there's a bickering. That's the word I'm looking for. There's like a bickering energy, but it's like you frustrate me because I fancy you so much or I love you so much. There's something about this going to a whole new level. Okay, let's have a look at heart space for you now, Gemini. We're down here somewhere for this action. Responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. Hmm. This is spirit saying take action to tell this person how much you love them, how much you want to be with them, how much you fancy them, whatever the situation is for you, Gemini. It's going to be different for everybody. But yeah, it's feels like it's on you to make the first move here. But it feels like this person will say no, and then where do you want to meet? It's like not giving any of it away. Compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. And this is the beauty. This is kind of what you see in them and they see in you. You understand them on a level that nobody else does. Maybe they come across very harsh, very black and white, very straight to the point, very direct, very compassion, very less compassion, with not much compassion, but you can see that actually underneath it they are extremely compassionate people, a person. And we've got communication. Where do we want to go? This one here. Okay, we have acceptance. You are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. Yeah, this you're used to controlling things, or you're used to things being in a lot more order and being able to, you kind of have a say on how something transpires. But this person has got you totally confused. It's like you know through feeling, but they're not like anybody that you've met before. Okay, let's have a look at just some final words of guidance from Spirit for you. Okay, and we're using the same cards, but completely fully shuffled that we did in the collective reading, just so the energy stays for all of the signs. So we have Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. This feels very much like don't say what's not needed. Don't say what's not needed. Say what you mean. Like direct and say what you mean. Also release anything that's like where you feel worried. You know this person's going to say yes because you know there's this electricity between you. We've got butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Yeah, and we've got beauty here. It's going to transform both of you, this connection. It's like you're connected souls. This person is part of your soul tribe. Okay. Oh, I don't know why we just did that. Okay. Swan spirit, time for a deep dive. Action. Yeah, just go in, just take action. This deep dive is going deep because it feels you feel worried about it in some way, but take responsible action, but just go in deep. Spirit is saying here, like this is really putting your heart out there. Very excited for this. So for some of you, this could be like proposing. For some of you, this and proposing to somebody that said that they'd never get married. But you have a inkling and a feeling and a intuition that actually they would, because they've met you and you've fallen in love and you have this beautiful relationship where you understand each other and accept each other in a way that nobody else really understands. This is really very, very stunning. I'm very happy for you, Gemini. Okay, I hope that that's helped with complementing the energy from the general reading, and thank you for watching your reading with me today, as always, and I will see you next time. Take care. Hi there, Cancer. How are you? Welcome to your part of the full moon in Virgo reading, and this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for your energy. Just going a little bit deeper on the collective energy we just had with the general reading. Let's have a look for you, Cancer. What does Spirit want to add on for you for your energy? And we're going to look at action, because this is all the Virgo full moon. A lot of it is about conscious, healthy action. There's already this one. Yeah. Okay. Then we're going to have a look at the tarot. Then we're going to have a look at the heart space, and then just some advice from Spirit for you at the end. So we have flow, Poseidon. It's your water energy, Cancer. We have shape shifting. This is the crab. This is the being in your being the shell, and also being the shell and being the soft center, altruism, and blending the two. Very spiritual energy coming up, very intuitive energy coming up for you, how you're moving, how you're taking action through this energy, through this full moon. Shape shifting. Yeah, this healing's really integrated, Cancer, for you. And we've got flow, Poseidon. Yeah, and you're powerfully in flow, Cancer. Powerfully in flow. Let me move that to be a bit even. There we go. Okay, let's have a look what Spirit. Oops. Okay, we have seven of swords, seven of wands. I don't know where this belongs just yet. Bear with me. Yep, this is flow. Emperor. Yes. This is being completely in your flow. Keep going. Keep going. Something is coming to fruition in the physical with this intuitive idea, this intuitive feeling, this intuitive connection. However it's appearing for you, you are mastering your flow energy right now. Absolutely mastering your flow energy. Very accomplished in what you're doing, in the ideas that you're creating. We have the Lovers and Three of Pentacles, shape-shifting. This feels like adapting to the outside world in this Emperor energy, this very powerful, authoritative Emperor energy, taking action from a place of flow, but then coming into a place of flow from a very compassionate place in romantic relationships and friendships with this Three of Pentacles as well. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be just romance in general. It can be love connections in general. Yeah. This is healthy choices, Cancer. I feel like the healing has really integrated, and you're now in this state of flow, in this state of altruism. Let's have a look at this altruism, please. Prometheus energy. Yeah, you're in a place where you are making conscious choices. We've got Two of Pentacles. There's one more. Okay, there's a lot more. We have, yeah, so choices. This is because it feels like you're going to take a lot of action, or you're going to be taking a lot of action. We've got Two of Pentacles, conscious choices, conscious action, conscious choices. We've got the Sun shining in your brightest light. This is you being in balance as well with your moon energy. We've got the Two of Cups, solid in flow connections, like beautiful, beautiful love. Strength. Yeah, your strength is in your spiritual space, and that's helping you be in flow when you take action. And we've got the Eight of Cups. This is walking away from things that don't put you in a place of flow. This is encompassing a lot of this energy. Cancer, you might have Pisces and Virgo energy in your chart quite strongly, because it's like you've all of the energy that came out in the collective reading. This is it embodied and in action and healed. Leo might be quite prominent as well for you, with the strength and the sun coming out in altruism. Okay, let's have a look at heart space now for you, Cancer. Let's have a look at heart space. What do we need to know about heart space for Cancer for this flow? We have action. You have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. We've got the sun and strength here for action, but action in flow. Absolutely. Emperor, action. Wands, flow. That's very beautiful. And what about this shape shifting? Where are we going, Spirit? I don't know. We've got 2. Tolerance. You appreciate others' points of view because you sense the love in everyone. And we've got forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. This is moving on from past relationships, or any energy from past relationships that's still with you. This is friends, family, and romantic. So you're shape-shifting love pain into just understanding and compassion here. And we've got tolerance. You appreciate others' points of view because you sense the love in everyone. Sorry, did I just read that out loud? Yeah. Yeah. Cancer, I feel as well with this shape shifting, you understand how to move from spiritual self to human self, and the person in front of you who you're connecting with, how they need what, and you can meet somebody at where they're at to help hold space for them. Altruism. We have harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. Exactly. Physical, spiritual, in this altruistic state, in total harmony. Such gorgeous energy, Cancer. Such gorgeous energy. This is like your next step. It's like if you've been on a healing path for quite a while, this is your next step, is like freedom of being emotionally confined or emotionally bound in some way. This flow is your freedom. But it's also like the wounded healer energy that I'm getting here with this. Something's made you feel like you've had a cycle of something, so that you can really fully understand love as an emotion in the physical, in the human form, and the different variations of love. Let's have a look at flow, please, Spirit. Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself when you're taking this action. And there's you're working hard, you're defending against something, and there could still be walls up here. But this is believe in yourself, believe in your ability to transform a situation, but also believe in the situation. And I want to get one more with this one. Here we are. Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. Yeah. This is this Emperor watches and waits. And the action you're taking is action, flow, action, flow. And being non-action is still action. Which is what part of what Spirit's saying here. Okay, let's have a look at this shape shifting. What does Spirit want to tell you about this? We have Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. For something that happened in the past, it's the divine detour is becoming clearer. This is healing love. This is really healing love. And we've got Snake Spirit, time to heal. Altruism. Spirituality is helping you here with this, with healing this love. It has helped you come to this completion of healing. But now you're like master of the emotional state, master of the flow, master of your own energy here. And we walked away from things that didn't feel good in the past. Wonderful. There's a lovely balance here with this energy and lovely healing that's happened and that's now in the physical, taking action and moving forward through that emotion and through past into future, but in the present moment. And there's a lot of love here for you, Cancer, a lot of love. Thank you for watching this part of the reading with me and the reading today. As always, I hope that you found that helpful, and I will see you next time. Take care. Hi there, Leo. Welcome to your section of the full moon in Virgo reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. If this particular part doesn't resonate for you, check out your other Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, because they might resonate a bit more. If it's that energy that's being picked up for a different place in your chart. So let's have a look what Spirit wants to bring forward for you, Leo, right now with this collective energy that we just had with the full moon reading. Let's have a look. We have inquiry. This came out in the collective reading. We have wisdom. And we have, we're down here somewhere. Here we are. Inventiveness. Wow, this feels like there's a lot of success happening for you, Leo. A lot of success in idea or something that you're taking action on, but you're doing something in a very different way. And you're using a lot of wisdom that you've picked up on your pathway. Let's have a look a little bit deeper what's happening here, Leo. We're using the same decks that we used in the collective, or 4 of the same decks, but they are all fully shuffled. So that they keep the energy, but they are fresh for your part of the reading. Let's have a look here. Okay, let's have a look at this inquiry. What do we need to know about this inquiry? We've got the 6 of Pentacles. This is looking about how you can make money, how you can build up your oh, we've got the Empress, how you can build up your financial resources, and the Empress came up. Yeah, there's a very successful time for you, Leo. Very successful time taking action here. Let's have a look at inventiveness. We have Queen of Wands. This is your energy. This is you being completely authentic to your ideas, sticking by your plans. This is Ace of Swords, new idea. Sticking by your plans, taking action, but being an absolute master of taking action. This is also, with this Queen of Wands energy, bringing things to life that are beautiful, and it's very Leo energy as well. This is being responsible for the things that you create, new ideas, new truth, new ideas. This, if this is applicable in a romantic relationship, Leo, for you, this is also speaking of looking after, taking action to look after the people that you love. Okay, we have for wisdom, Ace of Wands. New starts, new action. This could be travel for some of you. This could be traveling to sacred sites for some of you. If you want to go to see the pyramids, or to go and see any ancient sites, or like Stonehenge, or oh, I've just gone blank. I can't think of anywhere else. Or like Easter Island, somewhere where there's like sacred, or Göbekli Tepe, somewhere there's sacred sites, and to pull in the energy, the wisdom of the energy of those sites for some of you. Some of you might be even working in that area. That's only going to be for a small number of you in that area with your career. But there's new ideas, there's new passion coming in. If this is to do with a romantic relationship, this is being completely in this place of the Queen of Wands in your own space, and then attracting that love in. And let's have a look here. Yeah, we've got 2 of Pentacles. This is coming out a lot for everybody. This is choices. The wisdom to make conscious, healthy choices, which is all this energy with the full moon in Virgo. Right, let's have a look at heart space for you here. I mean, and the Empress coming out is the Virgo energy. So you might have a lot of Virgo in your chart, or quite prominent Virgo in your chart, Leo as well. Or the person that you're connected with does. Let's have a look at heart space for inquiry. Where are we for inquiry? Yeah, okay. Discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Yep, I mean, that's speaking about all of the wisdom as well, but the discernment to be curious and to really understand the good from the good from the bad, truth from illusion, where you want to be, where you want to put your energy and where you don't want to put your energy. So for some of you, if this is a new love connection that's come in or that you're feeling at the moment, this energy is speaking about knowing what is a healthy relationship for you. And we have for inventiveness, evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Yeah, new starts. New starts with clarity of mind, sharpness of the mind, and just being inventive, not having the same old, using that Leo energy to be creative and inventive in different situations. And we've got for wisdom, detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Wow. Detachment from a love that doesn't serve anybody, especially you. The wisdom to love in a way that is truly from your heart space, not from anything that feels sticky or tight or restricted or fixed. Okay, let's have a look at some advice from Spirit as you move through this energy, Leo. Inquiry first, if it comes out. There we go. Okay, let's have a look at inquiry. We're down here again. Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. The Coyote Spirit is about something happening, an obstacle coming up in your pathway. So this might be quite applicable for you if you resonated with that part in the collective energy. It's something happening in your pathway, or something being kind of in this temptation energy, and knowing how to be discerning. Yeah, it's very aligned with the previous energy we had. Inventiveness, Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. Go and get what you want, Leo. Absolutely. This is Spirit saying, go and get what you want. Take action. Take passionate action with clarity of mind. Allow the situation to evolve in your energy of inventiveness and make your dreams happen. And this could be a business situation, family, friend, project, anything. Where are we going for wisdom, Spirit? We're up here somewhere. Okay. There's two here. Okay. We have Wolf Spirit. Oh, Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Yes. You learning so much. This is Spirit saying you're integrating all of the learning extremely well. And Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold when you take your steps forward. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, Leo, I hope that that's helped you and just added another layer to the reading that we just had for the full moon in Virgo. Thank you for watching the reading with me today, as always, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Hi there, Virgo. Welcome to your part of this full moon in Virgo reading. And before we do the 4 decks here, I'm going to just pull one card for you, especially because the Virgo energy is going to be very strong for you, just to see for you in particular what's being activated at a level that might be more in more depth than what we saw earlier. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So let's have a look at the activation on a very deep level for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please, Spirit. Okay. We've got empowerment. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are connected through the same source. Yes, we had a lot about oneness, a lot about connecting spiritual with the physical, and about uniting with other people. So this is the kind of impact. This is what's being ignited on a deeper level through this full moon in Virgo for you, Virgo. And this will feel quite strong and quite palpable if you've got strong Virgo in your chart. So Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or a group of planets, a stellium in your chart, perhaps. Okay, let's have a look at action for you, Virgo. Where are we going? Here we have renewal. Yeah, a lot of healing's been happening. We have war. And we have, where are we? Yes, we're here. And we have guidance. Wow, very powerful. With this Odin guidance and this Aries energy, we have Osiris renewal. This is like a whole new you that's coming up here, Virgo. We've got Odin guidance. This is spiritual guidance. This is spiritual guidance, this dream state, this trusting dream state, trusting signs, trusting your third eye vision, coming into play to guide action that you take. And we've got Aries war. This very much feels like you doing things that is in service to the world in some way, in service to your community in some way. Let's have a look here at just another layer. Let's have a look at this renewal first. Okay. No. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. We have King of Swords. Yeah, complete clarity. With Virgo energy, there can be a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety, a lot of mind chatter, for all of us that will be impacted with this new moon. But sorry, this full moon. But this is a complete mastery over your thought, your mind space, clarity of thought, taking responsible action for thought, not just for yourself, but for others as well. There is a unity, a community, a collective that's happening with your energy here as with this. Oh, King of Cups. This beautiful Virgo is the mind space and your emotional space. And this is finding that balance. This is you mastering both and being in the energy of both. And that's the renewal that's been happening. Okay, let's have a look at guidance now. We're up here for guidance. Here we go. The Fool. New action, new beginnings, having all the wisdom through this renewal that you're going through, taking a leap of faith. Yeah, this is starting the journey again with a lot more wisdom. Okay, and we have the Empress. Oh, Virgo. Oh my God, you're coming out in your own reading with such a powerful energy. I want to jump for joy right now. I won't. I want to jump for joy right now. And we've got war, something happening really quickly. This energy of war is like the energy of something. You're moved by something that ignites a reaction out of you where you really want to move something or change something or build something. It's this powerful change. There's something to do with what you're doing, how you're behaving, how you're communicating, and your emotional space that is creating powerful change in your environment. What else with this Aries, please, Spirit? Okay. Page of Pentacles. This is curious action. This is really doing something in the physical. This is starting to understand how your energy and the connection between mental, emotional, spiritual, physical is transpiring. But once that clicks, it's like it goes very quick. And this is what gives you this empowerment. Okay, let's have a look at heart space now for you, Virgo. Have a look at heart space. What's happening in heart space with this renewal energy? Renewal, please, Spirit. Compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. Yeah, this King of Cups is extremely compassionate, and this King of Swords knows how to communicate that compassion. And we've got guidance, harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. Yeah, this is your Empress energy, this harmony. And you're able to take a leap of faith, but in balance, not in a way that's irresponsible. And we've got cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. Yeah, this is understanding. This is being able to temper the emotions of others as well. Okay. Very influential energy. Very influential energy, Virgo. Oh, I was going to go get another deck then. Okay, let's have a look at just some guidance from Spirit for you here. When you take this action forward, what's happening? Another one? No, okay. I wasn't sure if we were shuffling again then. Okay, so renewal. We have Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Let go of the past and stepping into the future with this full energy. It's like it can go now. It's been renewed and refreshed. It can go now. And we've got guidance, Cow Spirit. The miracles are endless. This is Spirit saying to you, the world is your oyster. And with the Empress energy, this feels like it's showing up for you in the physical form. Because of this level of trust in life as well that you're embodying. And we have Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. I think a lot of signs are getting this one. The Coyote Spirit it's almost a little bit like the trickster. It's like something coming in to tempt you, and you say, you kind of know, and you use your energy, your discernment, you use your intuition, your knowledge, your experience to move through those. And it's like not always wanting things to happen really fast. This is very fast energy, and this is very grounded, quite slow energy. This is like being a little bit hesitant and just kind of staying in a safe space with this Page of Pentacles, but this is like coming really quickly. So it's finding the balance between these and trusting the divine, trusting the divine detours, because there is something with timing with this energy, the timing of how things come in for you. Okay, Virgo, I hope that that's helped you just another layer deeper on the full moon and Virgo reading that we just had with the collective energy. Thank you for watching your reading with me today, as always, and I will see you next time. Take care. Hi there, Libra. Welcome to the Libra specific section of this Virgo full moon reading. So this is just to complement and put another layer deeper for Libra energy, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. in Libra. So let's have a look what Spirit wants to talk to you about following the energy we just had. Okay, we're going to look at action energy, then we're going to look at the tarot just to get some clarification and some messages, and we're going to look at heart space and then some advice. We've got obstacles that came out in the main reading, didn't it? We've got skill, very skilled Libra, and we've got Aries war. You are very skilled at navigating what is being put in front of you right now. And because this obstacles energy has come out for you, it might be that that is what came through in the collective was quite prominent for you. We've got war, Aries, and we've got skill. Yeah, you're displaying a lot of skill in communication and strategically approaching situations. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper, Libra, for you. Let's see what else. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Spirit. One more. Okay. For this obstacles. Okay. The Emperor. Yeah. Be in your Emperor. Authority. Be in your mastery. This is without being too harsh one way or the other. But when obstacles come in, knowing when to really put your foot down. Yeah. Deciphering illusion. What's an illusion and what's a complete waste of your time here, and what actually is worth doing. This is picking your battles. This is being strategic, your wisdom, being strategic in the battles that you pick, the battles that you fight. And for war, we've got Nine of Swords. And we're here. We have the Nine of Wands. Do you know, I feel like with this energy, Libra, you are moving from somebody being able to affect you and destabilize you by the actions that they take and the words that they say. It's like you are now developing this, like, no way, I'm going to ignore you if it's totally not worth paying attention to, or I will be strategic and tactful in how I approach this situation because I've got this skill. Yeah, this is coming to an end, people being able to affect you in these ways. Okay, and for skill, we're down here. King of Wands, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you know when to take action, you know what action to take on a strategical and a tactical level. And we have, yeah, Seven of Pentacles. You've been working hard at this. You've been really, some of you might have even been in like some kind of got some kind of help with this. It could be, if this is in a relationship, it's like really paying attention and being conscious about this kind of action. If this is like family or connections, it's being very conscious about the action that you take, and perhaps doing some kind of research or getting some kind of help or advice on how to deal with these situations, perhaps like personal advice, personal coaching in some way. But yeah, you're very skilled in action, very skilled in action, very skilled in knowing when to step forward, when to step back. Okay, let's have a look at heart space with these obstacles. Let's have a look at heart space. Creativity. You love to desire new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. Yeah, you're very creative in how you do these, how you communicate, how you take action. Some people won't understand this part of you right now, Libra, and that's why they might be trying to be in conflict with you or trying to irk you in some way. And we have cooperation. Your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize, sorry, in your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. Both these cards have come up before for other signs. I feel like this is like a part of the collective energy. And let's go with forgiveness. For skill, forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Yeah. You're very skilled at your connections, Libra. Very skilled at your connections. And this full moon energy is helping you push this forward, and it's helping you release anything that feels like it's sitting in this war energy. Okay, let's get some last bits of advice for you from Spirit. What Spirit want you to know moving forward through this energy? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at these obstacles, please, Spirit, for Libra. We're here. Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. Yeah. Clear out the clutter so that some of these obstacles don't come up, but also so that you know what's an obstacle and what's clutter. And for Aries, please. We have, oh, we've got two. These two. Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless. Yeah. The miracle when this war energy transforms. I'm going to put that down here for now. Nightingale Spirit, love is all around. Yeah. You are really helping people transition energy, this energy of war, which is always coming from a place of fear, to love, acceptance, and forgiveness. Let's have a look at this skill now for you. Here we are. Bee Spirit, sweet results await. Yep, you're doing this beautifully, Libra. You're navigating this energy beautifully. Okay, I hope that that was helpful for you in conjunction with the new moon in Virgo energy that we just had. Thank you for watching your reading with me today, Libra, and I will see you next time. Take care. Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to the Scorpio energy part of this reading. And this is just a complement and to add another layer to what we had with the full moon in Virgo reading. And this is for Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. If this particular message, this part of the reading doesn't resonate, check out your other sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. Okay, let's have a look at Scorpio energy, please, Spirit. Scorpio energy. What's behind this? There we go. Balance. And we have chaos. And we have travel. So some of you might be traveling, Scorpio. We've got balance. This feels like balance between, for some of you, this is going to be where you're traveling a lot. It's the balance here. We've got travel. This could be physical travel. This could also be speaking about the energy we saw in the collective energy for this Virgo new moon. It could be speaking about having, going between worlds, the travel between spiritual and physical in your energy space. And we've got chaos. Okay, let's see what Spirit wants to say about these. Let's have a look for you, Scorpio. I'm using 4 of the same decks that we used for the collective reading, collective energy reading, but they are all fully shuffled, just so that we can retain the energy from the previous reading. There we go. Okay. All right, then let's have a look at this balance straight away. Here we go. Yes, we've got balance. We've got this, we've got the balance. Sorry, we've got the 9 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. This feels like balance of spiritual and physical. Finding a balance of spiritual and physical, finding a balance between spending time with others and spending time on your own. we've got for travel, King of Pentacles. Some of you are taking a dream trip. Like if you've always thought, oh, I really want to go here, you're taking a dream trip. I know we're up here. And Page of Cups. Yeah. Could be a bit of a spiritual quest almost for some of you to go and see new things. Oh, we've got the Empress on Chaos. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, really taking a step back and look how far you've come. When things go a little bit nuts, Scorpio, take a step back and look how far you've come. This travel energy, there could be an opportunity for you to go and do something new. And that is what the travel is. Let's have a look here. But there is a beautiful balance that you've got with this spiritual, physical. Yeah, here we go. Let's have a look at heart space, harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. Balance, harmony. Wow. Yeah. Without feeling, so now this harmony, now you understand this harmony, you've got this this perspective. It's like you don't feel in any way left out of things or disconnected. Let's have a look at travel. Where are we? We're down here somewhere. We're here. Here we go. And we've got kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to shine. Sorry, kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. So this could be kindness on your travels. This could be sharing through through travel, through work. This could be sharing through what you this could be sharing through something, also something you are creating. It could be traveling. If you paint or you create something physical, the energy of what you are doing is going into something physical, and it's traveling. Your energy is traveling. If this isn't you physically, it's like your energy is traveling. Yeah, like if you do painting or you do anything that you make and send it like as a business, or something that you make physically and send it to a customer. For some of you, that's going to be very specific, but it's like when somebody receives something and opens it, they have this energy of kindness and consideration that comes through whatever it is that you do and you make. Or this could be jewelry or anything like that. It's very amazing that, yeah. Okay, I'm just seeing somebody receiving your energy that doesn't necessarily know you. But for a lot of you, this is being in different places and taking dream trip. This could be taking a sabbatical time out from work and going just for 6 months traveling around the world, or anything in between. But where you go, your kindness goes. And we've got self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. Sorry, Scorpio, I can't talk right now. This self-love is this Empress energy. And it's being able to take a step back, get that perspective, and be in this oneness in the chaos. Be at peace in the chaos, which is a very powerful place to be. Like no fear. Let's have a look at some messages from Spirit, some guidance as you go through this energy, Scorpio. Let's get some guidance from Spirit on all of these areas for you. Where are we with balance? Let's go here. Cat Spirit, claim your independence. Yeah, and this is the financial independence card, the Nine of Pentacles. This is independence in the physical. So there's something you're doing where you're striking a balance between, this could be financial, this could be time with you and your family, your loved ones, but alone time. This could be spending, this could be to do with financial opportunities and balancing that. For a lot of you, it's being balanced where you put your energy and being in harmony. But this independence is like, is necessary for this harmony to take place. So it could be that you hadn't been doing this before, you hadn't been in this independent state, and now you're in this energy of independence. Everything else has balanced. The balance has shifted, but to be even now. Let's go with travel. Let's have a look here. Antelope spirit, life is speeding up. Travel fast. And let's have a look at this chaos here. We've got two here. Okay. That could be, this travel might be where this chaos is coming in for some of you. We have dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion. Yeah, because you're absolutely in this Empress energy. Because the Empress has come out for you, Scorpio, you could be quite influenced by this new moon because of the Virgo energy that's coming through for you. And we've got moth spirit, surrender now. Surrendering to the chaos. Because you are discerning in these situations. You are completely in your power. You have the balance of being independent, being in this truly accomplished energy with the Empress, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. Something is really coming into fruition for you in the physical. And life is speeding up, and it's like success after success for you, Scorpio. Particularly when it comes to finances, or perhaps travel, or doing something in the physical form that feels really fulfilling and nurturing and wonderful. Very nice. Okay, Scorpio, thank you for watching your reading with me today, as always. And I hope you found the messages from Spirit here just another layer deeper, helpful and supportive where you are on your journey right now. And I will see you next time. Take care. Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your Sagittarius energy part of the full moon in Virgo reading. And this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. And we're just going to go a little bit deeper with Sagittarius energy in conjunction with what we had with the collective energy reading, and see what Spirit wants to say. And for Sagittarius energy, please, Spirit. Okay, we have action, feel very fast, inquiry, support. Interesting. Because these came out before. So these parts of the reading might have resonated quite strongly with you, Sagittarius. Inquiry, and we have Thor, action. Okay, let's have a look specifically what Spirit wants to talk to you about, Sagittarius, for each of these points. We're using 4 of the same decks that we used in the collective energy reading, but they are all fully shuffled, just so we can keep the energy, but give you specific messages for Sagittarius energy. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look at this support, Spirit. What does Sagittarius need to know about this support? I feel very quick with you guys. Oh, we've got High Priestess. This is this came out as well in the collective. This is spiritual support. This is spiritual. It's not the Hierophant, but there's an energy of the Hierophant coming through here. This is spiritual teachings, and that's the support that's needed. Let's get another one. Hanged Man. Yeah, you've had you've had a lot of experiences that have been enlightening, but you're not quite sure where to go to get the right support for you on this pathway. Okay, let's have a look at the inquiry, Apollo, mental space. We're in mental space here. Let's have a look. Something's happening really fast. We've got the 8 of Swords. This is very connected. There's action needed to take There's action needed for you on your spiritual pathway because you don't know which way to go with this, with what you've been experiencing. The Emperor. You need to seek somebody who has experience and who is an authority, who has been in this, in whatever it is. It could be mediumship, it could be you need a guru teacher, it could be anything, it could be even to do with like yoga or something in some way that is activating you on a spiritual level, but you feel kind of in suspense, you don't know where to go with it. You need to ask your questions to somebody that knows, that is experienced. We've got Strength and Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, take action from a place of pure emotional and spiritual strength, because you have a lot of spiritual strength here. Queen of Pentacles. This is about nurturing your spiritual gifts. This energy that's happening with the full moon in Virgo. It's nurturing your spiritual gifts. Okay, let's have a look at heart space now for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, this is very clear. I feel like it's going to be affecting you. Sagittarius, you might have a lot of Virgo and or Pisces in your chart. Let's have, not all of you, obviously, this is general, but if with this energy that's come back through, or you're dealing with somebody, or somebody very close to you has that energy and that's what you're picking up on, and that perhaps is what's inspiring some of this spiritual growth or evolution for you. Let's have a look at support. Cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. Yeah, this is finding a teacher for you, Sagittarius. Somebody who knows the energy and can help guide you through it. Let's have a look at inquiry. Where are we for inquiry? We're up here somewhere. Vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. Yes, this is this. You've had a vision, you've had a realization, you've had something happen in your experience, and you can see now, but it means that you don't know where to go with it. And it's like you've got all these questions and you need the right person to ask. And let's have a look at action. We've got two here. Forgiveness and patience. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. It's helping you on a healing journey as well as a spiritual journey here. But there's a big strength that you have through this energy, and patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. Yeah, that's this Queen of Pentacles energy perfectly. And there's a lot of this Virgo energy here. And that's coming in. Very grounding energy, spiritually grounding energy for you here, Sagittarius. Okay, let's have a look at some advice for spirit, from spirit for you. Oh, we've got two here. We've got brown bear spirit, take time out. This could be taking time out of life and needing to be in this kind of suspense mode. And we've got, oh, sorry, no. Brown bear spirit, take time out. Gave you the wrong one. And we have buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. I feel, Sagittarius, because you are experiencing this kind of awakening energy, this kind of powerful energy, this type of any kind of manifestation, like from your heart space, is like spirit is saying, we've heard you, and we will help you, and the universe will provide for you. Let's have a look at inquiry. We're down here. We've got two again here. Antelope spirit, life is speeding up, and bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Yeah, life is changing for you here. Life is changing. You're going to be learning lots quite quickly. And we've got a rebirth is assured. This is going to completely transform, but in the most positive, loving way. You've had a vision of something, and it's like a spiritual vision, or like something to do with energy. and you're very curious about it. Okay, let's have a look at this action energy. Let me put these here. This action energy. Here we go. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. Take action towards what you love only. Let's get another one for you here. Sagittarius, we're down here somewhere. Here we go. Coyote spirit, trust in divine detours. So now is a time for surrender and a place, a time for absorbing, taking action and just absorbing what you observe along the way. Very spiritual time for you here, Sagittarius. Amazing. I hope that that's helped you where you are on your journey right now, and it's helped add another layer to what we saw in the collective energy reading for full moon in Virgo. Thank you for watching your reading with me today, as always, and I will see you next time. Take care. Hi there, Capricorn. How are you? Welcome to the Capricorn section of this reading, and this is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and it's to complement and add another layer to the collective energy reading we just had for full moon in Virgo. Let's have a look what spirit want to bring forward for you today, Capricorn, with this energy. If this doesn't resonate, you can check out the other Sun, Moon, Rising signs. They're all time-stamped in the description box. Okay, we've got guidance. We have abundance. And we have, we're here somewhere. Where are we? Renewal. Okay, let's have a look at a little bit more here. Okay, we've got abundance. I'm getting a couple of different things with this energy. So different situations for everybody. I feel like a lot of you are in like an emperor energy. You're in a very successful energy. There could be some renewal and some balance that's needed to come in. And this full moon, part of the kind of conscious choices for you could be around taking time for yourself. It could be around making sure that you are looking after your own health. But it's like this balance brings more abundance your way. Let's have a look at this abundance, please, Spirit, for Capricorn. Yeah. Things have been moving very quickly. Shouldn't have done that, should I? Here we go. Things have been moving very quickly. Yeah, there's just some energy of like feeling like you're working very, very hard. I want to get one more with this for you as well. Justice. Yeah, it's the balance that needs to come back in for you, Capricorn. And then once this, it's like not worrying about stopping work, like stopping the amount of action that you're taking is going to bring in more abundance. It's like finding balance in some way. We have for guidance, Ace of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. New ideas. This is really looking after, going slow. This slow and steady wins the race. This is also could be new opportunities, new financial, something financial coming in. This is like changing how something is working. So where it could be taking up 8 hours a day, for example, if this is a work situation, it could be that you find a way to do something in 3 hours that makes you just the same amount of money, or to do what you do in 3 hours. King of Wands on renewal, and we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, rushing in to taking something in your Knight of Wands energy and not your King of Wands energy. There's something else here as well. Here we go. Yeah. Taking a step back and looking how far you've come. Okay. Capricorn, Spirit is saying to you here, you will be guided to success in your life. There is a balance that's needed in terms of how hard you're working, how much you're putting your physical time and your physical being, your physical form into work, because there needs to be a balance. I feel like a bit of rest somewhere, balance somewhere. Because once you step back, it's like it opens up, and there's taking action from a place of like pure passion, and just moving fast when you need to move fast, but then knowing to move slow when you need to move slow, and having that balance between the two, not always going at 100 miles an hour. And also, when something feels good to take action on, to do it in the speed that feels good for you as well. Okay, let's have a look at heart space for you now, Capricorn. Have a look at heart space for this abundance. Here we go. Unity. You understand that love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. Yeah, this is you coming into oneness in all things. Coming into oneness in all things and understanding that it's the oneness that creates the abundance, not the quick hustle. It's like you can only do so much. The universe has to also provide. And we've got harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. Yeah, that's exactly this balance. Nearly all the signs so far have got harmony. There's a lot of similarity. I feel like people are picking up on a lot of the same energies here. Renewal, self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. Oops. Love another. Yeah, there's some self-love, self-care, self-nurturing with this Virgo full moon, conscious, healthy choices that's coming in for you at the moment that you might be feeling here, Capricorn. Okay, let's just get some last pieces of advice for you around all this energy. Let's see, with this abundance, what's happening with abundance and unity that Capricorn need to be aware of here, Spirit, please. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yep. Okay. I feel like they needed a very good shuffle there. Right. We've got two. Whale Spirit. Trust the great mystery. Yeah, this is the mystery of how the universe works. Trusting that stepping back is actually the perceived step back is actually stepping forward, sometimes in a spiritual sense. We've got Dog Spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Continue doing what you do as long as you love it, Spirit is saying here. And for guidance, we have Wombat Spirit, be at home, and Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. Well, we've got abundance twice. All of your cards feel like they're quite quick with this energy. There's something gaining momentum for you. This be at home is also the balance of being at home for a lot of you, as well as being out in the world doing things. It's the balance of self-care, taking action and resting, and this renewal. We have Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. This is the abundance. You need to be in a place of renewal sometimes, and the universe is still working behind the scenes. We have Butterfly Spirit, transformation is beautiful. Yeah, this, by stepping back and taking a rest, Capricorn, it's going to transform something, and you're going to be in awe of what the universe, what life force brings your way. Wonderful. Very, very exciting. But Spirit is saying to you, step back, have a look at how far you've come, because you've done amazing. You've done absolutely amazing, and continue to be in a place of love with what you do, rather than feel like you are in any kind of hustle or conflict. And the abundance will come in, but there's some renewal that's needed just at this time, and just a release through this full moon energy. Okay, Capricorn, I hope that that's helped you and added another layer into what we were finding out through the collective energy reading. Thank you for watching your reading with me today, as always, and I will catch you next time. Take care. Hi there, Aquarius. How are you? Welcome to the Aquarius part of this reading for the full moon in Virgo, and this is just to go a little bit deeper for Aquarius energy, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If this part doesn't resonate, check out your other sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. Every sign is time-stamped below. So let's have a look what Spirit wants to speak to in relation to the Aquarius energy. We have, we're going to look at action. Then we're going to have a look at the tarot and just some advice, what Spirit want to bring out in terms of the action. We're going to look at heart space, and then we're going to look at some advice from Spirit moving forward. Right, for you, Aquarius, we have fear. It's this one as well. We have discovery, and that came out in the collective. And we have, where are we? Balance. Okay, so we've got balance, Vishnu. We have discovery, Maui. I think I've said that wrong. Maui. Probably said that wrong too. We have fear. Some of you, Aquarius, this could be fear of stopping in some way, fear of letting go of something. For others of you, this is being a complete master through your fear and really understanding what fear is and being able to see the illusion of fear. There's something very powerful about this energy. It's like there's a discovery of fear, of what fear is. And we've just come out of Aquarius as well. So there's still some like residue of Aquarius energy. We've got Six of Pentacles. This could be a fear of losing security, a fear of losing finances, something to do with, or a fear of losing help or a provider in some way, fear of losing a job. You're either going through the healing of this fear or you've cracked it. Because there's something about this fear that is kind of like you embody the fear. I feel like some of you are experiencing this at the moment. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. A lot of earth energy with the full moon in Virgo. This is saying you can accomplish anything. It doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing, how you're earning your money. It's like you make your own security and you don't need anybody else to provide for you, because you will always discover a new path. We have discovery. You're discovering not to hold on too tight, but you're also discovering how to be protective when you need to be. There's a curiosity about this Four of Pentacles. It's like I'm holding on, but actually if something comes up that kind of ignites my interest enough, I'm prepared to let go. It's this one here. And Page of Swords. Yeah, but you don't want to be You don't want to give it up for the wrong idea. You want it to be worth it. And we've got, yeah, balance, financial independence, physical independence in the physical form somehow here. Where are we? I think there's 3 here. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you don't want to be moving too fast, Aquarius. You want to be in this place of balance. And this is what you're not allowing fear to move you. That's what's happening. At the Empress, you are not allowing fear to move you. You are being moved by love, not fear anymore. So this energy could be affecting you quite a lot because we've got the Empress energy coming up and also this 9 of a lot of Pentacles energy coming up. Yeah. Oh, this is amazing. Yeah, for the Empress energy on this balance, this is the balance between all things. This is the balance between love, emotion, like emotional, spiritual, physical. There's a lot of that coming in here for you as well. Let's look at heart space, Aquarius. What's happening in heart space? You really are a master of fear here. We're down here somewhere, I think. Yes. Self-love. You realize that self-love is necessary to love another. Yeah, that's, you just completely are in a place of acceptance and self-love so that you're not moved by this fear anymore, and you can be slow and steady and strategic and responsible with financial choices, I feel, for a lot of you. And we've got commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being with this discovery. So you're committed to discovering the truth. You're committed to discovering the truth and sticking by your intuition and your own guidance and the guidance of what life shows you, because there's this like staying on the long road and discovering, not wanting to rush in, not wanting to go for this like new shiny object idea. This could be in a relationship or a job, anything. It could be any situation, this energy. And we've got kindness on balance. You are a humanitarian. This is such your energy, Aquarius, made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. Yeah, this is very Aquarian energy with this humanitarian coming out. So these healthy choices that you're making with this energy that we saw with the collective energy reading, you are making choices that are in balance of what you know to be true, balance of your own energy, balance of self-love. So you're not giving too much of yourself away to another. You're understanding how to not get lost in another, how to not over uh, I want to say over provide. There's another way of putting that, so that you're not without. You're understanding the balance of resources between people without putting yourself at a loss or in a tricky situation. It's like if you only had a tenner in your purse, you would give that to somebody else if they said that they needed it. But it's like you still need that because you need to eat or you need to buy something with that money. And you could have been making yourself without, whereas now it's becoming a lot more stable, the exchange here, which is exactly what Spirit is saying is true, because there was a fear that was underpinning that behavior, or that energy could have been around you in some way. Let's have a look at some advice now for you. Let's have a look at this fear. Here we are. And Spirit, time to collaborate. This feels like collaboration with life. It could be collaboration with others in order to bring stability in. This could also be working with others in this self-love journey to help you understand that on a deeper level, Aquarius, as well. We've got Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured for discovery. This is like your curiosity coming out. This is being committed to your pathway. I'm doing this all the time. There we go. And this is being committed to your pathway and being in the energy of constant renewal, constant discovery, constant openness and acceptance of what life is showing you and what you're learning you're learning on your pathway. This could be showing up for a lot of you in romantic relationships. But I feel like it's across the board. And we have Bobcat Spirit, Life is a Mystery, with this balance. This is trying not to find all the answers, trying not to know all the answers, because it's like sometimes life does something. We need Spirit saying one more with this one. It's down here somewhere. Where are we? Yeah. This is like life will do things in a different way. Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Life, yeah, it feels like letting go of this fear. Life will do something in a way where we don't necessarily understand it at the time, but it's shifting balance in a collective way, but also in an individual way. So sometimes if you're quite sensitive to the energy around you, it could be that you're picking up on different energies that are shifting. But now you're learning to really encompass all of the energy of the universe in a way where you don't need to know what it is. You just need to know how it feels so that you can take action and be still and be in this Empress energy at all times. And we've got Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Yeah, time to let go of anything that is too fixed, too rigid, too much in this not wanting to let go space, because you're discovering something completely different. And you're also taking fear head on in a way that is truly, truly courageous and in this act of self-love. Amazing. Okay, Aquarius, I hope that that's helped you with where you are on your pathway right now and added another layer for you onto the collective energy reading for the full moon in Virgo. Thank you for watching your reading with me today, as always, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Hi there, Pisces. How are you? Welcome to your Pisces energy section of this full moon in Virgo reading, and this is for Pisces sun, moon, rising, or Venus. And we're using the same decks, but we're using just four of the decks, that we can retain the energy from the previous reading and have a look at what Spirit want to talk to us about on a slightly deeper level. We're going to look at some action energy a little bit deeper. We'll look at the tarot and some advice from Spirit, some heart space, and then some advice on how to move forward with this action. So let's have a look for you, Pisces. We've got action. We have dedication. I feel like we're still up here. And we have, here we go, wisdom. Beautiful. Okay. Thoth wisdom. Akat, dedication. This really is like dedication to the truth and action from truth in the name of truth. And Thor, action. This is dedication to the collective energy, dedication to the healthy choices with this Virgo energy. This is being in pure wisdom. This is also about growing your wisdom in some way, about learning more. So Pisces, for you, the dream side of the collective reading could have been quite prominent and quite pertinent and palpable for you, that energy, because that was very Pisces energy, that part of the reading anyway, because of the cards and the energy that came out. It's very Pisces energy. And this wisdom, it could be learning through, okay, this is because we're talking about this wisdom. This is learning through dream state and putting that into action. Like this is quite prominent for you. What else with this wisdom, please, Spirit, for Pisces? What else for Pisces in taking action? What this wisdom, what's being learned here? Okay, we have, yeah, the Three of Wands. Knowing which way to go. There's a lot of learning, a lot of like new discovery learning about different things that have happened in the past. A lot of history coming to fruition here. For some of you Pisces, if you're interested in learning about like ancient sites, ancient wisdom, you're learning about that, and you're seeing why things were you're seeing why things happened the way that they happened in history almost, and it's like things are clicking into place. But this is also speaking about your wisdom, you seeing your wisdom energy in others. That's coming back at you. You're seeing what you've been working on come to fruition with your own spirituality. This is very action, very passionate energy, but this wisdom feels very rooted in ancient wisdom. Let's have a look at, we'll go this way for you, Pisces. Let's have a look at dedication. The Hanged Man. Yeah, this is definitely to do with spiritual pathway. Nine of Wands and the Emperor. Yeah, there's enlightened experiences, but you haven't quite moved with them yet. There is like a knowing here. And we've got the Nine of Wands. Yeah, protecting something that you've worked hard for. For some of you where this is in a relationship or a connection, like a one-to-one connection, this is starting to see things that you've been working on in your relationship come into fruition. There's passion, there's a lot of passion and a lot of care here. There's completion here in learning the wisdom in action, when to take action, when to be in non-action. And we've got the Emperor. Yeah, true master energy. This is like grounding the dedication on your pathway is taking you into this emperor energy. But this is the masculine this is the action taking of the Empress energy. Yeah. Stable, responsible, experienced. And let's have a look at this action. The Ace of Wands, a lot of Wands energy for you. Passionate action, Pisces. And where we go, I think we might be here. Yes, we are. Walking away from something that wasn't fulfilling, where there's new passion coming in, new ideas, new passion. There could be some travel for some of you, but I feel like this is to do with passion in your life, taking action towards passion. That's the healthy choice for you, Pisces. The healthy choice is something that sets you alight, that you feel really passionate about. Let's have a look at this wisdom, because we went the other way for you guys. Let's have a look at wisdom. Self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. There's the universal consciousness love that you're experiencing here. And you're moving through that energy with the action that you're taking. And we've got gratitude, dedication. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Yeah, you're completely dedicated with this dedication and with this Emperor energy. Yeah, this is very there's very special energy. The reason that I think this is so special, this dedication, is because of this Emperor. So the Empress energy is the feminine, which is the opposite of your, and this is all this reading is for full moon in Virgo. So for Virgo to be the Empress and you being the opposite sign, so the sun is in Pisces right now while the moon is in Virgo, and it's the full moon, for you to then have the duality of that in your dedication is like, it is a truly a beautiful energy to be. This is like you're in balance. This is spirit saying you're in balance here with something. And we've got virtue on action. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. Yeah, your action is inspiring to others. Your wisdom is needed to help others grow as well. Yeah, a lot of spiritual action being taken here, or action towards gaining more wisdom in some way, but not settling for just the first answer. It's like really truly understanding the wisdom of situations. Okay, let's get some advice for you, Pisces, with this energy, specifically for your Pisces energy. Right, hold on a second. There we go. Okay, so let's have a look at this wisdom. Where are we going? Yeah. White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. Yeah, that is part of the wisdom. That is part of the wisdom, indeed. And we've got Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back with dedication. Yeah. There's a trust, like a deep trust between you and your spiritual pathway. If you're working with spirit guides, this is a deep trust with you and your guides. You're learning more about how to work with them. And you've had experiences that are enlightening, but you haven't quite moved on them yet. But when you do, it's going to be solid and amazing. If this is a relationship situation, if this is a romantic situation, this is the dedication going up to a whole new level. This is you knowing that you want to get married, you want to have a family, you want to be in that place with someone, but you're holding out for the right moment to move, because you know the right moment to move because you're strategic. Absolutely. And you're protecting something here. It's like you're protecting time, you're protecting what you've worked for, you're protecting the space in some way, but you're dedicated towards making sure that this is in truth and taking action from wisdom. Dedicated from taking action from wisdom. I realize I just said that twice, but it's the act, the intention behind the act is what is really special here. Okay, with action, we've got butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Yeah, constant state of transformation. Whatever you've walked away from here towards this passionate new start has transformed you. And it was a virtuous decision. There's a lot of fulfillment that will come your way from stepping away from something that didn't feel passionate, that you weren't excited about. And we've got wombat spirit, be at home. This is truly being at home in your own self, this is like this self-love, the wisdom of this self-love coming through in the action that you're taking. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful energy. This is very grounded spiritual energy that's complementing what we saw in the collective energy reading. Okay, Pisces, thank you for watching your reading with me today, as always. I hope that you found some guidance in those messages, specifically for your Pisces energy. And I will see you next time. Take care.